You know how sometimes you wonder if one single act of kindness can really make a difference? Well, today we're going to dive into this incredible old story from a text called the Samyukta Ratna Pitaka Sutra. It's all about a gift that kept on giving, in a way you'd never expect.
And honestly, this isn't just a story about giving. It's about that amazing feeling you get when you see goodness in the world and you just celebrate it. It's a powerful reminder of how we can find a little more happiness. So let's dive in. Okay, so our story kicks off in the ancient Indian city of Rajagrahe. And our main character is a very wealthy and very kind elder. So imagine this. You've just built your absolute dream home, poured everything into it. That's exactly what this elder did. But the second it was finished, his very first thought wasn't about moving in. Instead, with a heart just full of respect, he invites the Buddha and his monks over for a meal. But what he did after that? Well, that's where the story gets really amazing. He offered the entire house. His brand new, beautiful, perfect home. He just gave it away completely for the Buddha to use. I mean, this wasn't some small gesture, right? This was a huge act of selflessness, just offering the absolute best of what he had without even thinking twice. Now, with an act of generosity that big, you just know that can't be the end of the story. And it wasn't. It was actually just the beginning. The universe, it has a way of responding to things like that. And for our elder, the response was, well, it was basically magic. So, when the elder's time on Earth was up, all that positive energy, all that merit from his incredible gift sent him straight to a heavenly realm. But this wasn't your average paradise. As a reward, he received this absolutely magnificent palace. It was a clear reflection of his past generosity. But like I said, this was no ordinary palace. It had this one unique, magical quality that was just mind-blowing. Yep, you heard that right. His heavenly palace was such a direct result of his merit that it wasn't stuck in one place. Wherever he decided to go, his beautiful home went right along with him. Can you even imagine that? It was this constant mobile reminder of that one amazing thing he did. So he is just completely overwhelmed with gratitude. He knows this incredible reward is all because of that one offering he made so long ago. So he travels in his magical palace back to the Buddha to say thank you. And the Buddha, seeing this incredible sight, uses it as a perfect teaching moment for all the monks who were there. He explained exactly how this man earned such a spectacular fortune. And this is where we get to the real heart of the lesson. The Buddha explained that generosity isn't just a single type of action. Turns out, there are actually a few different ways we can create that kind of positive merit through giving. So the Buddha breaks it down. He lays out 3 different ways we can be generous, and each one has its own kind of power. Let's take a look. Okay, first up, doing it yourself. This is exactly what our elder did. It's when you personally, with your own hands and heart, make an offering. It comes from a really sincere place, and you're not trying to get someone else to do it for you. Next, there's encouraging others. And this one is so cool. It's an act of compassion where you actually empower other people to be generous. You create the chance for them to feel that joy of giving and to create their own good karma. And finally, the most powerful one, doing it together. This is where you mix your own personal effort with inspiring a whole group of people to join in. It's a team effort, a collective act of giving, and that's where some real magic happens. Now, the elder's gift was huge, no doubt about it. But what the Buddha taught suggests there's a way to create an even bigger positive ripple effect. Let's see how that works. So let's compare. On one hand, you have the elder's amazing individual gift. One person, one incredible house. The positive result, or merit, is huge. But now, picture an entire community coming together to build a temple for everyone. That's a perfect example of doing it together. So why is this collective act so powerful? Well, it's because that shared intention, it's like a multiplier. When you have a bunch of hearts and hands all working together for one good cause, the positive energy that's created gets shared and amplified. It becomes way bigger than just the sum of its parts. And get this, every single person shares in that total massive benefit. And that brings us to the final and maybe my favorite piece of wisdom from this whole story. It's a practice all of us can do right now with nothing more than our own mind. This beautiful idea is called suishi. It basically means to rejoice. It's the simple but really profound act of feeling genuine happiness for the good things that other people do and for the good things you do too. When you hear a story like the elders and you feel inspired, that feeling of joy is itself a virtuous act that creates more positivity in your own life. So let's do a quick recap of this amazing story. We had an elder whose single, heartfelt gift of a house turned into a magical, moving palace in heaven. From his story, we learned there are 3 ways to give: do it yourself, encourage others, and, most powerfully, do it all together. And maybe the most important takeaway of all is to practice sui shi, to simply rejoice in all the goodness you see around you.
And that leaves us with a little something to take with us. Just think about the good deeds, big or small, that you've seen lately. A friend's generosity, a stranger being kind, or, hey, even something good you've done in the past. Whose kindness can you take just a moment to really celebrate today?